Wednesday, Parshas Kisisa, we're going to do Ois Vuv in the Zera Shimshon. Zera Shimshon brings down the Medrash Yalkut Shemoini, and the Pusuk V'Shamim B'nai Yisrael says Shabbos, Lasois says Shabbos L'Doy Yoisam, and Klal Yisrael should watch the Shabbos and do the Shabbos for every generation. And it says the Medrash, Reb Nussen says, Minayin ato oime shekol mi shemeshamas haShabbos kitikina ma'alo olov ki'ilu shoma kol haShabbos so it's miyam shebar HaKadosh Baruch Hu yo'olam ad sheyichi ha'maisim. How do we know that someone that keeps Shabbos, watches the Shabbos the way he's supposed to, then it's as if he watched and he kept all the Shabbosim from when the Eibishter created the world until Tchias ha'maisim, because it says in the Pasuk V'Shamim B'nai Yisrael it's a Shabbos. That's the end of the Medrash. Asks the Zera Shimshon, number one, how is it that you give someone schar something that he didn't do? We just said that you're going to give him schar from the first Ma'aser B'Raishos, the first Shabbos, until Tchias HaMaisim, but he didn't do it. So how are you giving him schar? And also, second, the sentence says the Zera Shimshon, it says over here 2 times Shabbos. And the first time it says v'shamri, with shmira, watching it. And the second time it says laso, it says a Shabbos, to do the Shabbos. What are the two Lashonos? Says the Shimshon, it's known that on Erev Shabbos starts the sparks of Shabbos. So a person receives certain lights and his certain neshumas and certain parts of the neshuma Yisayir start to come into him on Erev Shabbos. Like it says, Yom HaShishi with a special high, that the 6th day, HaShishi, it's coming to be Miramas, that Erev Shabbos is a special day, and the sparks of Shabbos start already on Erev Shabbos. And also, this day is also, says the Shimshon, is a special day, and it's a Kudosh Tika day because we prepare ourselves for everything that we need for Shabbos, like with dressing and food and table and the house and so on and so forth, in order that we should come into Shabbos with simcha. So that says the Zera Shimshon, that's why Erev Shabbos is a special day and it has a Kedusha. Continues the Zera Shimshon and explains. The Gemara in Chagiga says that there were 974 Doiris generations before the Eibishter created the world that we know it today. And those generations, those people, Bnei Adam, however, whatever they were term to use, the people that were in those 974 generations were not ro'oi to accept the Torah and to be makabel the Torah. So Hashem destroyed all those worlds. What did Hashem do with all those neshamas? He put them into every generation. He put in a certain amount of neshamas into every generation. And it says, the Gemara says, that those are the azai punim. Those are the mechitzav dika people in every generation. Those are those from these 974 worlds that were before the world that we know it today. And on that says the Mekubulim, they write that the mitzvahs that we do on Erev Shabbos, Lekuvot Shabbos, that's a tikkun for those earlier generations. We could be misakin, we could fix up, we could bring to a shleimus, to completeness of those generations with the mitzvahs that we do Lekuvot Shabbos on Erev Shabbos. And Erev Shabbos itself, the gematria, the numeric value of Erev Shabbos is 974. With this explains the Zera Shimshon, the Pusik, that Klal Yisrael watches the Shabbos. Shama B'nai Yisrael says Shabbos. What does it mean? The watches the Shabbos. It means it's waiting for the Shabbos. We know that it says by Yaakov Avinu, the Uvav Shumar Sadover, he was waiting for the words of Yosef to be Mekayim, those dreams. So when do you wait for the Shabbos? That's Erev Shabbos. You wait for Shabbos, and to be mekabelet with Kedusha and Tahara in order to do the Shabbos and to make sure that the Shabbos is done the way it's supposed to be done. Then, says the Zera Shimshon, it's as if you kept all the Shabbos from the beginning of Brias HaOlam until Tchias HaMaisim. What does that mean? It means that you were masakin all those neshumas that the Eibishter put into this world, into every generation, that were not suitable to be makabel the Torah, and they those generations were destroyed before the world as we know it today. And with our keeping Erev Shabbos, with our doing the mitzvahs on Erev Shabbos for Shabbos, we're masakin them. And that's what it means that when the Medrash says that if someone keeps the Shabbos the way it's supposed to, then it's as if he kept all the Shabbosim from Brias HaOlam until Tisa Maisim. It means when someone keeps Erev Shabbos and prepares for the Shabbos on Erev Shabbos, then he's masakin all those neshumas that came down to this world before the Brias HaOlam that we know today. And that's why he gets the schar for all those Shabbosim, because he was masakin those neshamas. And that also answers up why it says twice Shabbos. Once is V'shamar B'nei Yisrael says Shabbos. Once is talking about the V'shamar means he was the waiting for it, which is on Erev Shabbos. Once means V'shamar B'nei Yisrael says Shabbos means Erev Shabbos. Last is Shabbos in order to do the Shabbos and to make sure that the Shabbos is complete the way it's supposed to be.